Hey, it's New Year's Eve. I thought I would do another update. What have I been doing lately? This week I've been really focusing on uh, knowledge. I guess is the best way to put it. I've been focusing on knowledge. Yeah. So there's like knowledge comes from within. Like knowing is a difference than believing. Something you've read or something you've been told. So I've been really working on knowledge. Um, but I have been reading a lot in addition to that. And it's interesting. Um, I just finished reading The Psychology of the Esoteric from Osho. Um, and even in there, he's talking about how, when you know something, even if it's something you had never known you knew, basically, like if you're reading something or hearing something from him, that you'll feel it, like that knowing comes up. Um, and that's just an interesting concept that I've never really thought about before. And I think this is like one of the really powerful parts of Neo Tantra for me is exploration, so that I can know internally and then my body. Um, yeah, it's been very illuminating. So one of the things about Neo Tantra, and I'm saying Neo Tantra now just because my teacher kind of Don made a clear distinction, that to respect the people that are back in India, that the Tantra lineage, to respect that, to make the clear distinction between that and Neo Tantra. Um, and there is a lot of differences, but they're, in my opinion, the different paths to the same end. So, um, and Neo Tantra is what I think Osho really promoted, along with the with classical tantra. So it gets kind of confusing here in the West. Um, but yeah, so one of the really cool aspects of neo tantra is bioenergetics, and the guy who came up with that is this dude Alexander Lowen, uh, doctor, psychologist, and he took the work of another doctor, one of Freud's um, original cohorts, but then they went a different way. Wilhelm Reich. It's all about the body has armoring, depending on what you go through in life and the level of trauma and things like that, and how pleasure and joy and like these really powerful, blissful feelings um, get repressed. And so feeling those is a way of, breaking through a lot of that trauma that you have, but just doing it through the body instead of just like from the head, from a purely psychological standpoint. And in my experience, that's very true. Um, I mean, it seems amazingly uh, true. I don't think I've ever felt like this in my entire life, and it's sustainable. It's like all the time, like I still cycle through my normal emotions. I'm not like one of these people that's just, oh, everything's positive and, nice. I'm still me, but when things happen, they just come and go like instantly. I'm really not holding on to anything. I feel very connected and open. I smile at people now all the time. Um, yeah, and I'm only I can tell this is just the beginning of the process. It's not like it's a off or on switch. It's a blossoming, an opening that takes time and effort. So it's interesting. I'm kind of curious to see where I go. Um, I feel really passionate about helping other people, especially like if you read my GoFundMe or if you know me, I've been through a lot of stuff in life, especially growing up. And yeah, if I could just help one person that's like me get out of that reality, through their body, through pleasure, through neo tantra, through all that stuff, that seems amazingly meaningful to me. Um, yeah, no, it's I can't think of anything more important than that. Like yeah, it just feels really meaningful. I feel a little emotional thinking about it, to be honest. Um, so that's where I'm at. Trying to get, or I am getting better. I feel like, at least with doing these videos, it does throw me off. Like I would much rather just be talking to someone face to face. But it's really I'm just practicing what I'm learning each time, which is to not dissociate from my body. To be present with where I'm at, with my emotions, with my body. Uh, Even if it feels really disorienting to look into a screen and talk to myself. All right. Happy New Year. I hope everyone is safe. Uh, you know, has fun. If you could share or donate, I would really appreciate it. I think I have about 40 days to come up with all the money for the next module. So I'm just trusting the process, going out there and asking, and hopefully people believe in what I'm doing and are able to donate. Thank you. I'll talk to you next week.